Chapter 1. The Woman Who Never Stopped Dancing. If you ever find yourself driving through the mountains of Serbia after midnight, and you see a woman dancing alone in the middle of an empty road, don't honk, don't roll down your window, and whatever you do, don't let her see your face. I used to laugh whenever people shared stories like that online. You know, the kind of creepy videos where everyone in the comments swore. Bro, this actually happened in my hometown. I figured it was just another internet myth, something made up to scare people late at night. Couldn't have been more wrong. My name is Ethan. 3 years ago, I traveled across Eastern Europe to film forgotten villages and abandoned places for my YouTube channel. Most of the time, my trips were pretty boring. Empty churches, old houses, rusty train stations, creepy-looking places that turned out to be nothing more than abandoned buildings. But there was one village, one place, that never appeared on my map. It started with a wrong turn. It was almost 11:40 p.m. Rain had been falling for hours, and my rental car's windshield wipers were struggling to keep up. My GPS suddenly froze. The screen went black. No way. I tapped it a few times. Nothing. My phone had no signal, no internet, no service, just a dead map. Seriously? This has got to be a joke. I laughed to myself, but deep down, something felt off. The road ahead disappeared into thick white fog. Not normal fog. It looked like someone had poured milk across the highway. I slowed the car. The forest on both sides looked endless. Not a single house. Not one streetlight. No sounds except the rain. Then, my headlights caught something. Someone, standing perfectly still, about 50 feet ahead. A woman. She was wearing a long white dress. Not toward me, not away from me. She simply began to dance. Slowly, gracefully, her bare feet twisted across the wet pavement as if she couldn't even feel the cold. No music, no expression, just silent dancing. My stomach tightened. Yeah, nope. I locked the doors. Every instinct told me to drive away. I pressed the gas pedal. The car didn't move. The engine was running. The wheels were spinning, but it felt like something underneath the car was holding it in place. My heartbeat exploded. Come on, come on. Then, the woman stopped dancing. Slowly, she lifted her head. For the first time, I saw her smile. It wasn't happy. It wasn't angry. It was the kind of smile that made your skin crawl. The kind that said, she already knew me. Suddenly, my headlights flickered. Once, twice. Then everything went dark. The engine died. Silence. Complete silence. Not even the rain. I could hear my own breathing. Then, tap. Something touched the driver's side window. Tap, tap, tap. I turned my head. Nothing. Another tap. This time, from the passenger window. I looked. Still nothing. My chest tightened. Nope. I whispered. I'm not doing this. Then, a child's laugh echoed somewhere in the trees. Soft, far away, but impossible to ignore. I looked into my rearview mirror, and my blood turned to ice. The woman was no longer in front of the car. She was standing directly behind it, staring at me, still smiling. I slammed the gear into reverse. The engine roared back to life. The tires screamed. I sped backward without looking. Branches scraped the sides of the car. The fog swallowed everything. Then, crash. The airbags exploded. Everything went black. When I woke up, morning sunlight streamed through the cracked windshield. The rain was gone. Birds were singing. Was gone. Birds were singing. For a second, I thought it had all been a nightmare. I climbed out of the car. My vehicle had hit an old wooden fence. Beyond it stood a tiny village. No more than 20 houses, all abandoned, or so I thought. As I looked around, I noticed something strange. Every front door was open, at exactly the same angle, as if someone had opened them all at the same time. Then I heard a voice behind me. "You saw her, didn't you?" I spun around. An old man stood there holding a shovel. His face was pale. His eyes
saw her,
looked
didn't
terrified. Before I could answer, he
You're
quietly
already
said,
too late.
"You're already too late." Then he looked toward the forest and whispered, "She knows your name now." End of chapter.
She knows your name now.
1.
I will possess you.
It's already too late for you to try and run away.
Warning. Read this before you leave.
Warning case file number 001. The Serbian Dancing Lady. Before this file disappears into the dark files, I have a few questions for you. Do you think the Serbian Dancing Lady is just an internet legend? Or is there something more to the story? A. Just a myth. B. Based on something real. C. I don't know, but I wouldn't take the risk. Drop of blood if you saw her dancing alone on an empty road at midnight. A. Stop and help. B. Record the video. C. Drive away without looking back. Automobile, would you look into your rearview mirror? Or keep your eyes on the road? Evergreen tree, would you spend one night in that abandoned Serbian village? For $1 million? Yes or a no? Ghost, if this happened to you, what would be your first move? Open book, which horror mystery should we investigate next? Spider, tell us the creepiest internet legend or paranormal story you've ever heard. It might become the next case in the dark files. Globe showing Europe, Africa, don't forget to tell us. Which country are you watching from? Type case open if you want us to investigate Ethan's story in chapter 2. Type don't look back if you think Ethan made the biggest mistake of his life. Red heart if you enjoyed this story, comment. I survived. Fire if you want chapter 2, comment. Open the next file. Smiling face with horns if you want more true events, dark legends, and horror case files. Comment. More files. Thumbs up like this video if it gave you chills. Bell subscribe to the dark files. One last question: if this footage was found on Ethan's camera, who uploaded it to YouTube?
Welcome back to the Dark Files, where nightmares become reality. Tonight, we are diving deep into a terrifying true story. A story that will leave you. We are diving deep into a terrifying legend. This story comes from the dark streets of a distant city.
You've reached the end of chapter 1, but the nightmare has only just begun. Subscribe to the Dark Files and stay with us, because chapter 2 is coming soon. You won't believe what happens next. If you're brave enough to watch, remember, some stories end when the video ends. This one doesn't.